So I just want to talk about something called the Inflip. Now, when I talk to people about flipped classrooms, the number one question I often get asked is, what about homework? And what happens if they don't do it? Now, you know your classes better than I do. A lot of my classes are happy to do the homework because it's a short amount of time. But I do have a class that they're not interested in doing homework. And I don't really expect a lot of homework from them. And in this case, I do something called the Inflip. Okay, so no homework for these guys. Now, the way that the Inflip works, imagine having a class. Imagine having a class of 28 kids. They're everywhere. Now, as I was saying, imagine having 28 kids in your classroom and you standing out the front trying to teach them a bunch of stuff. And this guy's not listening and this guy's having trouble. This guy's way ahead of the rest of the group. What would be really nice is if you had a clone, a second teacher that was just like you, that could help out. And this is really where the Inflip comes into its own. So what you can do is send your clone in to teach these 10 people. They can all be watching a video, they've got their headphone in, one headphone preferably. They're watching the video and they're taking notes from old clone buddy. Now what you've also got is maybe this group of students here who totally get it. They're happy to work, they're working independently or maybe collaboratively, helping each other out and working with each other. They're getting stuff done. And then finally, there's these guys here. They watched the video, but they're sitting there going, man, I still don't get it. Or maybe they're there and they're not really working that hard. They need a little bit of a helping hand. That's when you can come in and you can help out these guys. Now, obviously, over the course of the lesson, these guys are going to finish watching their video and they'll either join this group or they'll join this group. And these guys will finish working on that section and they'll come back to this group. And these guys, well, they're suddenly going to start getting it and they're going to move into this group. So you get this really dynamic thing where you've got sort of 3 groups of students, or really you've got 28 individual students all moving at their own pace. No homework required. You get yourself a second teacher in the form of a video and you get to work with the students who really need your help. Love the Inflip. Great way to go if you're thinking about flipping your classroom, but you don't dig on homework.